Oh, junk guys, DFW. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there. It is. My name is. It is. I said it is. No, my name is Ricardo. I am the owner of the Junk Guys Junk Removal Service located here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. We have locations all over the U.S. So probably doing something wrong, right? You have more than one area, you're doing something wrong in this business. I decided to do a video this morning. Cleveland Hill, happy Thanksgiving, fam. What's up, fam? What up? What up? Want to do a video for a few reasons. First of all, I have nothing to do. I have nothing to do today. So I'm going to actually go to, Halls it, AKA Chippy. What's up, Chips? Chips ahoy, Chippies. I was talking to a dumpster. So here's what happened. I had an employee of a dumpster company, a local dumpster company, reach out to ask me for a job. I think they did it a few days ago. They did it a few days ago. What's up, John? Thank you, sir. And they reached out to me and they asked me for a job. And of course I told them not to. And then we started talking about the company that he worked for and why he's quitting or what happened, blah, blah, blah. Apparently he dropped the dumpster and he forgot to get payment. And then he got in a situation where he was arguing with the actual owner and then got fired. And then he told me this, which was kind of interesting to me. He told me this. He said, the owner is very envious of you. He always talks crap about you. And I'm like, well, line up, get in the line, right? You're not the only dude that talks crap about me. I don't care. And I told him, yeah, dude, what's going on? He goes, well, I think he's just stressed. He was in a bad mood. He's stressed out. The fact is that he's not making any money right now. He owns a YouTube channel, blah, 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 yada, yada. And he loses out on a lot of his business because everything is financed, right? He said he financed his whole business. And I was like, whoa, I didn't know that. Regardless, I want to talk about exactly that. Coming into this business as a young entrepreneur, as someone that's running their business and having to deal with exactly what I'm talking about, you know what I mean? Is having that financial burden in front of you, knowing that you have to pay a lot of bills. You're going to pay just to make money to pay your bills, okay? So if you ever start dreaming of starting your own junk removal business, before you dive into that head first with new trucks and new trailers and high interest loans, especially right now, I want to expose some of the pitfalls of your business's finances, especially the ones that are competitive in this junk removal industry. And I'm going to teach you why low overhead approach is the key to long-term success. And you're going to discover really the harsh realities of high expenses, crippling debt, and the constant struggle to stay afloat and stop running that rat race. I'm going to show you some real-time examples of businesses that have fallen victim to this financial trap. So the last thing you want to do is allow your dream to turn into a nightmare, right? So as you watch this video, I'm going to tell you some of the things that happens when you finance your business. Art says, to all the new guys financing everything by Google Ads, call Mario for a website. Thanks, Art. Thanks. Okay, so what happens when you get finance your vehicles? You have that financial risk. And the first thing is there's a high debt burden. Financing equipment, trucks, trailers, can lead to a significant debt burden, making it very difficult to cover those operating costs by paying employees and maintaining a very healthy cash flow. So you're constantly paying full coverage on insurance on your truck and your trailer because you're financing both. And then you run to these cash flow problems like monthly loan payments that can strain your cash flow and significantly hamper your business, especially during slow periods like right now. Now, when I say slow periods, I'm talking about slow years, right? Slow months. And then you're going to have these unexpected expenses, which I'm going to get back to you in just a second about that one. Okay. And right now, if you're trying to, thanks India, if you're trying to get that loan for a truck or a trailer, you're going to look at significant high interest rates on loans that significantly increase the overall cost of your financing and the overall expense on your loans to pay them, which will hurt your business long term. And then you have the risk of default. If this business struggles, if your business struggles to generate significant revenue on slow times, there's a risk of defaulting on these loan payments, leading to potential legal consequences and damage to your credit score. And you know what? That might be the good thing that happens to you, is damage to your credit score, so you won't buy things that are new anymore. So let's talk about that operational risk, because that's one of the things that a lot of people, when they start in this business, new entrepreneurs trying to jump in this business to significant risk, they don't think about some of the operational risk that will happen when they run their business. But I'm going to cover that right now for you. How about this? How about equipment breaking down, including your truck? In the next 5 years of your truck payments that you will have, I 100% guarantee you will have some kind of breakdown on your vehicle, breakdown on your trailer, 100%. These vehicles aren't made to last a lifetime. That's why Ford, Chevrolet make billions of dollars yearly. If your equipment breaks down, it can disrupt your operations, your efficiency, leading to the loss of your revenue and leading to the loss of making payments. And then overall, potential dissatisfaction of customers because you never showed. There's so many things like market fluctuations, changes in the market, demand and economic conditions can impact revenue, like right now. The economy is slow. People are struggling right now to get jobs, and it can affect your junk removal business, something that you don't even think about when you first started your junk removal business, something you never thought about when you first started your junk removal business. But it can happen, and it did. You know, as businesses struggle, inflation happens. And when inflation happens, the price of gas goes up, the price of your rental is going up, and the price of insurance goes up. See, y'all don't think about this stuff. That's why I'm here. When your increased cost of insurance goes up, your financing your equipment can lead to higher insurance premiums, further adding to your expenses that were at a point they were fixed expenses. Now they're not, because they're just going up, and now you have to pay them. Regardless, you have to pay them. You know, a truck and a trailer isn't like a house. It doesn't appreciate through the years. It depreciates, another thing you didn't think about. It depreciates the longer you keep it and the more time goes by. Your equipment will depreciate over time, reducing its value and potentially impacting your business and the business's overall worth. There has to be strategic risk in this. When you have these high debt obligations that can limit the business's ability to adapt to the changing market, how can you even invest? If you don't have any money, how can you invest in growing your business and growth opportunities? Let me, for instance, give you an example. Let's pretend that you have a business that relies on social media. like I do. And the computer you're using right now is crap. And then it freezes and it breaks down. You don't have the flexibility to replace that computer because the next computer that you have to buy has to be over $1,000 because of the RAM and the potential memory that you need to run 2 videos at once like this, like a YouTube and a Facebook at the same time. Where do you get that money from? How can you invest on the growth of your business? And that's just oh my God, let me tell you. That right there is a minute problem that can happen to your business. A problem that's irrelevant to most people in the junk removal business, these entrepreneurs, these business owners trying to invest in their business for growth. Their computer breaking down and the inability to pay for a new computer. Going to Best Buy, ordering one online, or anything you have to do. When you don't have the money in the bank and you have to pay for your personal expenses. You didn't think I was going to get to that. Because see, guys, as a human, you have to live somewhere. You have to use electricity somewhere. You have to park somewhere. And that is usually an apartment or a home. How do you pay those bills at home? Because you're already covering your expenses at your home, at your business. But now you have to cover those expenses as your livelihood or where you live. And where you live. Where does that money come from? It hampers that potential. When you have limited flexibility to grow your business, you have limited flexibility to pay your bills. You don't think about stuff like that. When you start discounting your junk removal business, you have reduced profit margins. Why did you do that? Well, you did it to get more business. And you thought it would work. And ultimately, it has backfired on you. High monthly payments can eat into your profit margins. Low revenue can eat into your profit margin, making it difficult for you to reinvest into your business for growth, or even pay competitive wages to your employees, or even pay for the gas that you need to put in your car. Then, of course, with all that added up, the economy, the potential risk, the non-growth in your business, there's potential for bankruptcy or the cease of your operation. Or coming on Facebook and YouTube and saying, I sold my business. You sold your business because you closed your business and you just didn't pay it. That's what happened. You didn't buy you to sell your business. It's important for junk removal businesses to carefully consider the risk associated with financing equipment and develop a solid business plan that includes a realistic financial forecast by minimizing the debt and focusing on building a sustainable business model. Entrepreneurs can only increase their chances of long-term success with short-term debt. With short-term debt, you don't have no debt burden. Owning equipment is yours. It outright eliminates the monthly payments. So you're freeing up cash flow for other business expenses like personal use, that rent, that car, that electric, or maybe marketing for your business. And then you have an improved cash flow. Without debt obligations, your business can maintain a healthy cash flow, making it easier to manage financial costs or invest in those growth opportunities, those growth opportunities we talked about, those. And then you lower your operating costs, which reduce monthly expenses, lead to lower operating costs, which can improve profitability. You got to think like this. See, guys, when you're financing your dumpsters and your dumpster trailers or your trucks and your trailers, you don't own your business. You're working for someone else. And that is the financing company. They're your business partner. You didn't know that? You didn't, did you? See, when you're constantly financing dumpsters and dumpster trailers, you're working for the financing company. They're your business partner. And at the same time, you're depreciating your vehicles because you think one day you're going to get out of this hole. One day? I don't know. Owning equipment provides complete control over your assets, allowing for flexibility, scheduling, maintenance, and disposal. Without the reduced risk, without debt, the business is less vulnerable to the economic downturn. See, guys, when you don't own your vehicles, you have potential more risk of an economic downturn. Like right now, people that are making payments are hurting right now more and are more risk to file bankruptcy or cease operations or fake sell their business. Skylane, by the way. Dante says, I've been watching your videos for years now. Definitely helped out a lot by owning everything. I'm able to see profit from every job I do. I love that, Dante. Thank you. Chippy Hall says that 2024 box truck will solve all my business problems. When you own your vehicles, you have more easier management, financial management. Owning equipment simplifies, and asset management and accounting processes help out a lot easier. You have to have some kind of, what's up, Rudy? Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. You have to have some kind of strategic. So here's what it is. Not only you have to have some kind of strategy, but it gives you an advantage in strategy. A strategic advantage is something I do 100% in, okay? Something that I do all the time. Oops, got a little excited. It helps my business with faster growth. With more available capital cash, the business can invest in expanding its fleet, hiring more staff, or even acquiring new customers. What it does is it increases my profitability quicker, faster, and easier. Lowering operating costs and improved cash flow can lead to higher profit margins, which a lot of people don't know that, but it's just called math. It puts you in a stronger financial position to get on YouTube and talk shit to other people who finance their stuff. Owning equipment, owning your business can strengthen the business financial position, making it more attractive to potential investors and potential lenders. But by paying for your equipment up front, a junk removal business owner can position them for long-term success by building a solid infrastructure to the business, a solid foundation to their business, and maintaining control over their operations and not having to worry about buying and paying for insurance and truck payments and loans. I know it's difficult out there right now. A lot of people are struggling in junk removal, but let me tell you, I do these videos to try to help people out. I don't do these videos to be cocky. I do these videos to help you. Look at the size of that nose. Look at that. Anyway, guys, this is my video, my last video for Thanksgiving. Thanks for staying tuned. And listen, if you're having problems in junk removal, I did 110 videos about a year and a half ago. They're on there for a whopping $1.99 if you can afford it. Now, I 100% money guarantee. If you buy it and you don't like it, I will give you your money back. $1.99, which is the price of a candy bar, I think this time. I'm not even sure. I don't buy candy bars. Anyway, guys, thanks for staying tuned. Yeah. Thanks for staying tuned. I will talk to y'all later. Happy birthday, Junkland Holly. Happy birthday, bro. Y'all have a great one. Alex, Chippy, Alex, Indio. See y'all later. Talk to y'all. Bye, Art. Bye, Rudy. Bye-bye.